All right, everybody. I have with me one of my high ticket sales teammates. This is Jamie, and she is from the medical field. That's her specialty. She's a nurse, and she found high ticket sales like many other people, and it has dramatically changed her life.
Mhm.
And so, here in just a little bit, we'll be able to hear her story. But first, I have a topic that we are going to just kind of discuss a little bit. There's a podcast that we like to listen to, and we have one of our leaders in our organization that shared about this topic about things that we have to die to in our life to become our best selves. And when I first started this business, I thought, so I was already at the time, I had a full time job and I was working side jobs and I was doing all these things. I'm like, I'll just add on to it. And I kept thinking that I could also just bring my baggage with me and my limiting beliefs that I have, and I can still do all the things and say yes to all this stuff. But yet, I'm not taking care of myself when we do that. We're not able to actually absorb what we need to absorb. And then our energy isn't right a lot of
Mhm.
times when it's like that. And so when I am not dying to certain things that don't serve me, and I'm not saying no to things I need to say no to, then my energy is not right. So I'm not able to, when I'm speaking to people, be able to be fully present or be there for them and listen to them because we're coaches here. And so we want to listen to you guys and help you guys. And so and I through high ticket have been able to learn how to say no to certain things I need to say no to
Yep.
and how to prioritize certain stuff, especially with this. And Jamie will learn because she's retiring from the corporate world soon. Woo!
I know.
So when you don't have a 9 to 5 schedule and a normal, structured schedule, it's hard to sometimes know how to prioritize. And so we learn how to do that here, and it's a everyday thing, but it's great because we have structure that we're able, like we have flexibility here,
Right.
so you can choose how you work your day, but we know what to do with our day. You just choose when you do the certain task. But there's sometimes, even now, because I don't have a full time job now, but I still sometimes do too many little things. I'll say yes to too many things, and I'll still do my task I need to do for my job for high ticket, but I'm not fully embracing it and engaging in it.
Mhm.
And I'm checked out, and I can feel it, and it can be draining sometimes when you're saying yes to things you think you need to say yes to because that's what society says, or that's what your loved one says, your spouse or your parents think you need to do these certain things, and that's how you were raised. But that's not what you need to be doing because it's not you. You got to learn how to do things for you. So I'll stop talking as well. There's a few, so
No.
many things, but like, if Jamie, you want to share too, like maybe you can share specific things that you, or things that in your life that you learned how to say no to so that
Oh
you
my
could,
gosh. I
become.
love this so much because
Yes.
this is huge, like so
Hmm.
huge. Especially when I came in a year ago. Man, it's crazy what you do bring in and you don't realize it,
Yeah.
right? We definitely learn a lot being an entrepreneur, but it's so much fun though too that you're able to look at yourself and be able to actually grow and see yourself grow. But this is like so huge for me because I have a mentor, obviously here with this business, but I have one outside of it that I work really close with. And it is a lot of fun because this is like a massive one that I have had to work on so many different things. Not only not, saying no to people, being a people pleaser,
Hmm. Yeah.
um, even at that, like taking care of myself. Because trust me, as
Yeah.
mothers, we
Yeah.
tend to take care of everybody else first.
Yep. Yep.
And
And when you're in the healthcare field, right?
right, oh gosh, yeah. And so that is like huge. And even things that we go through as children, that I've had to put down. Because I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so important. And I love it. So,
Mhm.
that is like huge. And even things that we go through as children that I've had to put down. Things that I was, grew up with my parents, where, just like little things that really you don't realize that are going to affect you, and then
Mhm.
other people that, you bring into. But it's been so
Yeah.
fun because we transform, we really do. Um, Kind of check ourselves and be like, you know what? I'm able to actually do something different with being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So, man, this has been a massive one. I mean, there's so many things I could go into with this.
Right?
Um, but like meditation, like I've gotten
Yeah.
massive into meditation, and being able just to be present and just different things.
Mhm.
Like I said, this is like huge topic. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It throws me off sometimes too, is that, like, uh, you really can do this business in only 1 or 2 hours a day, only a few
Yep.
hours. And but it throws me off sometimes because I think, "Oh my gosh, like, I should be doing more with my time." Like, there's so much, like, I have this time left, I should be working, I should be doing more, I
Yep.
should be, doing this, and this, and I need to be doing more because it's just what we're used to. We're used to the hustle culture. Like,
Yep.
we're used to hustling and working hard and having those 8-hour or 12-hour days, but when you only have to work something for a few hours, it's really neat because that's when you can give that extra time for self-care and being
Exactly.
there present and being there with your children or doing those hobbies that you weren't able to do, you had to push aside, but now you have time for it. And I still struggle with this too, where I'm like, "Okay, like, what else can I add to my plate? What else can I do?" And then
Yeah.
I'm saying yes to too many things, my hands in too many things.
Mhm.
And, so, like, it's just really important to
Mhm.
also, because we have more time with this, to use our time wisely. And then
Exactly.
and I've realized this too, like, even if I do say yes to something, but then that day happens and I realize I can't do this. It's okay to go tell that person, "I can't do this actually. Let's do this another time." I had to do that with you last night, Jamie.
Yeah, it happens. It totally does.
I'm like, "Wait, let's move this to tomorrow."
Mhm. And that's okay. I mean, we tend to do that, but that's the beauty of it. And knowing when you can actually do that and say, hey, oh, sorry, or no, then you're actually be like, you know what? You feel good. You feel good that
Mhm.
you're able to do that.
Yep.
And it really does help you move forward and do
It really
more.
does. It helps you move forward in life. And it helps you be doing those things that are and beneficial for you and to succeed because you are letting go of those distractions now. And now you're able to focus
Yeah.
and hone in on your goal and your
Yeah.
dreams. You know, all of this noise and distractions and
Yeah.
people in one ear and then the other doubting
Mhm.
you doubting yourself.
Yeah,
You got to let go of that. You got
you
to,
do.
move
100%.
in. Yeah.
And it's amazing how things really do fall into place.
Yes.
And it doesn't
Uh-huh.
need to really happen all at once. If you're
Right.
working on this, things really do fall into place. And,
Mhm.
I believe in God. Other people
Yeah.
may other things, but it's amazing. Like when you do start to follow that or follow your yes, like things really do fall into place.
Sorry, I have a
You
dog.
get that financial freedom. You do whatever it is that you
Yeah,
want as goals. So
really.
it is really fun.
It
Yeah.
is. It's so fun. And I become even more hopeful and
Mhm.
inspired. Like, the more actually that we say no and the more I let go of those distractions, the more inspired I feel.
Oh,
The more
100%.
that I'm actually, because I believe in God too, and I'm a Christian, and I'm able
Mhm.
to actually listen to Him better on, like, what I'm supposed to be doing with
Yes.
my day and with my whole my passions. Like,
Mhm.
if I am doing too much and not saying, or even if I'm not even just doing too much, but saying yes to the wrong things, but think that's what I should be doing for some reason, I am not listening to God, and I may you feel anxious.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have this, like, anxious feeling,
Hmm.
and it's because we're doing something that is not the best for us,
Exactly right.
And
Yep.
so I definitely, like, I've been journaling more and I pray
Hmm.
more, I meditate too, and, like, listen to so many podcasts.
So fun.
So many podcasts, and I love it. Like there's so many times, like I make a thing now. Like when I'm in the shower every morning, I listen to a podcast.
Oh yeah, it's perfect time to do it.
What I have to do, start my day off that way. And then driving the
Exactly.
car depends on whatever my mood or whatever. But I usually also listen to a podcast at least another time
Yeah.
in that same day.
Heck yeah. And that's what the growth is. And
Yeah.
as an entrepreneur, you need to do that. You need to feed
Hmm.
your brain with those positive things, the growth and everything else. And that's what is so huge, which is even the business that we do here.
Yeah.
We're able to pass that down to the people that we bring in and we're able to lead. And it gives us, we're better leaders overall. And so
Right.
that's what's so huge. We're able, and guys, and that's the thing too, is like with this business and the community we have is bar none the best. Like, we just really we help each other, we support each other, and we're all about positive mindset, plain and simple.
Yes.
And
Yep.
it really does, it makes things so much easier in life.
It really
Plain and
does. It really
simple.
does. I was just listening to talking to one of my teammates earlier about a situation and my viewpoint on something in our team, and then she kind of coached me. She's not my mentor, but she coached me, and she was like, "Brittany, is this something that is like, you know, um, that you need to work on? That's something that's a um, in your mind, like a perspective that you have because it's something that you think that is gonna, like maybe it's a belief I have in myself that's
Right.
not, you know, really who I am.
Not
Uh,
fully true.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like saying this, and I'm like, whoa, like this is true. Like there's just things too that you realize that you have to work on how you view yourself,
Yep.
how you view yourself, and how you treat yourself. And
Exactly.
that's how you define also your future and your success as well, and how you treat people is how you
Mm-hmm.
treat yourself is going to be reflect how you treat others.
100%.
So when you're saying no to these things and you're giving yourself self-love, you're also going to be able to give that to others as well and be there for
You
them.
got it.
And we're coaches here,
100%.
so we're going to be able to coach other people, but you got to work on yourself through all that. So
So true.
yeah, yeah. And it's
So
something you
true.
do
I could
every day.
go on and on.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not something you just do
So
one
true.
time. You have to die to these things every day, you
Yeah.
know. But if you want to
Exactly.
share, Jamie, the excitement that
Yes.
you get
Oh my
to
gosh.
go into in just like 3 days, right?
Yeah, 3 days, guys. And let me tell you, I'm in my 40s. Okay. I ain't a young, in my 20s. And so, I've been working a long time and, it's crazy. I've been in the business for about a year and I was able to go down to part time in August. And
Awesome.
that was huge. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I can pick up my daughter from school. Like, what? Like, that was huge for me. And this is why we come into doing this, you guys. We want things out of life, we want goals. We want to do these things to make our lives better. And so, well, 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I turned in my 2 weeks at work. And
Woo!
guys, oh my gosh, it's so surreal though. It's so crazy. Like I think of all the fun things that are going to happen and that I can do. And I just feel so blessed, like so blessed because there's so many people that don't have this. And this is why we do this business. We are
Mhm.
so passionate on sharing what we can do here because it is doable. We are retiring left and right here, guys, in
Yep.
this whole community. And so it's just so much fun. And I'm just looking forward to it and looking forward to, telling other people that there's another way. You don't have to work that
Right.
9 to 5. So, yeah.
Exactly. There's another way. And through this
Mm-hmm.
way, like you are going to be able to have so much more flexibility and freedom and like whatever luxury it is to you that you define or whatever luxury you want, like you are going to be able to create that and live that, and
Exactly.
leave a legacy behind. That's not even just like a memory of a legacy. It's actually like beneficial for your loved
Yes.
ones. They get to
Yes.
receive these monthly commissions for life.
Mhm.
You get to receive that as well.
It's amazing.
And like, it's incredible. Like no other company, no other business out there is like
Mm-mm.
that.
No.
And it's so neat too, because we're doing this and we get to be healthy in the process through our
Exactly.
products that we have. And
Mhm.
that's another reason that I came into this too. And I have a 2-year old, and I want to know that she's being able to be
Yes.
around, like, grow up in a healthy environment.
Yep.
And whether that's through how she gets to watch me, through how I live my life and be more present with her, or through our amazing water that we have,
Mhm.
like, and healing. It's like it's just
Oh,
has
it
so many
is.
benefits to it.
Yeah.
But like being able to be more present and being able to be
Mhm.
healthier, or is like
It's
who
like
does not want that?
perfect.
Who doesn't want that? Who does
It
not want
is the perfect combination, plain and
Yeah.
simple.
I mean,
It
people from all
really.
ages who do this, and it's so
Oh
neat
yeah.
because you can do this from anywhere, and there's
Mhm.
people all over the world who do this as well,
Yep.
and, like, it's just the freeing aspect of it,
Mhm.
of your mind and your body and everything too, like, it's incredible.
The
But that's
whole
so
bit. Oh yeah, guys.
exciting. Yeah.
Yep, we have people that are 18 that are jumping in here. And
Yep.
man, do I wish I had this opportunity 18? Like what?
Right. Yeah.
Like
Right.
wow. Like that's just it. Like there's so many opportunities like just with the internet and online and everything and we're able to reach everywhere, guys. The company that we're with is a well over 50 years,
Yep.
multi-billion dollar company and that's the beauty of it. Like we have like areas all over the world. So we're able to help everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's just so much fun in that sense. There's
And
no limits.
And, like, sharing too is, like, this is a direct sales company, and so I know that there's been people who have worked for other companies that were, like, multi-level marketing company,
Right.
and this is not that, and these certain multi-level marketing companies have closed down or changed their
Yeah.
structure, and people have lost their way of, like, their income
Yeah.
because of that, but we don't have to worry about that here.
Mm-mm.
The way that we are structured here is not an MLM,
No.
and it's not going to change, it's not going to affect us, where it's not gonna take our income away.
Mm-mm.
Actually, you just scale even more
Yep.
and more through
Exactly.
this, and there's no monthly fees, no monthly, like,
No.
quotas you have to make. You take a month off, you don't lose your rank,
Yeah.
so you still get to come in, make a sale, and make money, commissions off that same rank that you're
So
at.
beautiful.
So awesome. So much less
Mhm.
stress that way. So much
Oh
less
yeah.
hustle that way too.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, and our company has a plan, like a future plan. Like, I think it's like
Yes.
a do you know how long it is? They have like a is it a 50-year plan or 10-year plan? You had to
I
look at
can't remember, and that's awful. I should know this. Yeah, it's a long one. It's a
yeah,
very long one. But
but
that's the beauty of it. Where we can scale on 6 different lanes. So you
yeah,
got 6 lanes that you're making money. Like
yeah.
what? Yeah.
People want all
Yeah.
you wanna make passive income. We have
Mm-hmm.
passive income here, and we have multiple streams of income,
Yep.
all just with the same company.
Yep.
So you can have multiple streams of income without having to look at
Mm-hmm.
different avenues for it, just the same place here. And it's
Yeah.
super cool, super,
It
super
is,
cool.
guys.
And
This
you make
business, like
one
I said,
good
I've
sales.
seen other things. It is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
yep.
golden ticket.
It's a golden ticket, really. High ticket is a golden ticket.
It is. Amen. It truly is.
Uh-huh.
So
And even,
yeah.
like, doing this, and many people do this, like Jamie was doing with the full-time job,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and you fit it into the pockets of your day,
You do. Yep. And it's
and
so easy to do.
it
It
is.
definitely is easy to do. Yeah.
So easy, really. And, like, it made me we do this and we've started this because we actually didn't have time, and we
Exactly
didn't
right.
have finances, and that's why we started this. We
Exactly.
invested in ourselves,
Yep.
investing in our family and our future because of this, and we were able to actually make more time.
Exactly.
Like, people are
100%.
afraid to add something in you already have a busy schedule, you have your kids'
Mhm.
sports games, you have all this stuff, whatever, so you're afraid to add something in, you won't have time for it or invest in it, but this actually will free up your time.
It will. 100%. And
Mhm.
that's how you kind of have to look at it. And I think with a lot of us being in a 9 to 5, we don't like our the way we view things are very different, but you've got to look at in that sense like would you rather go work till you're 65 at your 9 to 5, and then not have like millions and millions of dollars by the end of that, where you're in here and you invest in yourself and you're able to work in this business for a couple of years and knowing you're going to be making a lot more than
Yeah.
you probably would when you're 65 plus.
Yeah.
I call it my 401k plan is what
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is.
Yes.
But yeah, guys, it's a no-brainer, and I'd rather work hard and go for a few years and yeah, be set than having
And
to.
you can work hard for just a few years, and then you can retire way before you're in your 60s,
Exactly.
you know? And you'd rather work hard for just a few years versus working hard for 40 years, you know?
Amen to that. So true. So
Like, a lot of
yeah.
people, like, my grandpa, he worked up until he passed away almost, like, he had
Oh my gosh, I know.
and he had to do that, and some people
Mm.
have to do that, or people who wanna retire it now, but they still need some type of income. They still need
Right.
to find a part-time job or something, or
Oh,
even if you it doesn't even have to be a financial thing either. Like,
right.
you can even do this because you want to have a
Mhm.
beneficial hobby, because this is
Exactly.
also a coaching program, and you're gonna
Mhm.
be coached and have mentors for life that are gonna push you.
Exactly.
And push you to be a better person and say things
Mhm.
sometimes that you might be like, "Whoa, you just said it to me."
Hold on a
But it's
minute.
gonna help you to grow though.
But it's good.
It was a good thing though, it was good. Yeah.
It is.
And so knowing that as well is like that I love. I love
Mhm.
that. Like I tell people like I'm never not gonna have a mentor now. I'm never not gonna be coached now. Like
Exactly. Exactly. After you get a taste of this, same thing. Like, there's no way. Like, and when you're an entrepreneur, you always want to go to the next level, go to the next level. And that's a good thing. I'd rather go to the next level than be stuck where
yeah,
I'm at. And so many people don't realize that. Like, I know so many people just do that. And if that works for you, that's great. But you know what? Yeah, not
yeah.
me. And, yeah, it's a
And
life
just
that you're
think
going to
about
get. Yeah.
right. And you have to think about what is your next level? Like,
Right.
how are you gonna get there? And,
Mhm.
like, also think about how you'll feel when you're in that next level. Sorry, my
Yeah.
dog is crawling up on me.
Oh,
And,
how
like, how
cute.
you'll feel when you get to
Mhm.
your next level in life. And, like,
Yes.
what do you need to do to get there? And you're gonna have to
Exactly.
make some hard choices or make a decision that's gonna may frighten you a little bit. But
That's
those
okay.
things, the fears that you have or things that frighten you, that's actually what you need to move towards. You need to do that
Exactly.
thing, that fear. And it's
Yep.
there for a reason. You're thinking about it for a reason,
Yep.
you know? And
Yep.
that's when like that anxiousness goes away and you're free and you're like, "Oh my gosh, there's so much more to life than I realized."
There is. Yes. And guys, we're here to testify to that. Like,
Mhm.
literally, like, there's that fear only lasts for a moment. It's not
Right,
going to last
right,
forever.
right.
And
Yep.
you feel amazing after moving forward, taking that step forward, and it does. It unlocks so much.
Yes,
And
yes,
I love getting on here and telling people you just got to make that initial step, that initial little nudge. And guess what? It'll only go up from there. If you are
yeah,
dedicated
yep,
and you're willing to make the life that you want, you will
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that so, like, those who have been watching our pages and, like, been wondering, like, if you can do this or, like, what it's all about, you know, is this even real? But, like, all you have to do is just reach out and, like, ask us questions and stuff. Because that's what I did to my mentor.
Mhm.
I didn't even know my mentor. I was just, like, somehow friends with her on Facebook. I'm a yoga instructor, and so is she, and so I'm like, but what are these things she's posting about
Right.
people making $10,000 a month and $20,000 a month?
Hmm.
That's not yoga related, but
Like,
it's,
hold on a minute here.
what is that? This can't be
Mhm.
real, but it
Right?
is. That's a cool thing about you have to expand your mind and be open-minded about things and be resourceful too.
Exactly.
And so when
Exactly.
you are being open-minded, that's when you are actually opening the gate to your life to
Yep.
more possibilities. And so if you think that things have to go by the book and you have to do
Mm-mm.
what you've always been taught, you're gonna feel restrained your whole life,
Exactly right.
and
Yeah.
stuck. And so the more open-minded you are, the more you ask questions, the more that you're gonna open up to more possibilities in your life, and being
Exactly.
level up, be your
You
next level
got
self.
it.
And
Yes.
so those who've been watching our pages definitely reach out. Whichever of us resonated with you, that you feel most aligned with. All we do is just ask you some questions to see where you are in life and see how we can help you.
Yes,
We'll map out a game plan for you and get you on your way. We'll do a call and stuff. And I love this too because it's very relational.
it is.
Um, it's
100%.
very different than, digital marketing and digital products are very popular right now.
Mhm.
But those, you don't even know who you buy the product
You
from.
don't. Yeah. And we're here to help people. We want that personal, relationship with you. We want to see if this is going to be a good fit for you.
Yeah,
And guys, yeah, we are passionate about what we do, and this is why we're here. We're here to
yeah.
get it out because it's here and it's the golden ticket.
It is
So,
a golden
yeah.
ticket. And like we just want to help you. This also like we're like life coaches, here. And you get to learn to be a life coach too and help other
Mm-hmm.
people. And
Exactly.
we are all over the world. And I have so many people on my team I've never met in person before,
Yep.
but we talk to each other all the time. And it's
Yep.
like we're such great friends, but all we do is either send voice message back and forth or just regular
Mhm.
messages on Facebook. And I'm like, I feel like you're my best friend.
Yes, guys, we
Yeah,
get awesome relationships here too. That's the amazing
yes,
part in the
it is.
mentorship. So definitely, if any of you guys are, wanting something different, if you're looking for something that you can be home, you can be present, make the money that you should be able to make, that you
Mhm.
are worthy of making, and so you don't need to be stuck in the 9 to 5. There's other ways. So
Yeah.
reach out to us. We are here to give the info. 100%.
Yes.
So yeah.
So you're ready to scale your life,
Mhm.
take that big step and
Yep.
just ask us questions. So
Exactly.
thank you everybody
Yes.
who have jumped on, watched our live. Uh you can also comment below. Congratulations, Jamie. We're so
Oh, you guys are
excited for
awesome.
you. She has
Super
3 more
excited.
days left, full time at her
Oh, I know.
as a nurse, and then she'll be able to focus just on high ticket and
Yep.
have so much more free time in her day.
Heck yeah. And so many of you guys can have the same. So
Yep,
we're here
yep.
for to give that info to you. So yeah.
So I put down there, the bottom you see scrolling, it says hashtag next
Hmm.
level. So you can message either Jamie or I next level, and we'll see how we can help you to level up, scale your life.
Exactly. Yes.
But thank you guys for
Well, thank
watching.
you.
Also, comment replay, everybody. But thanks, Jamie, as
Yes. Thank you.
well. And
All
so,
right. See you
thanks,
guys.
guys. Bye.
Have a good one.